We see these trade-up challenges happening time and time again, whether you see it during vendor POVs where it's just like a random person coming up and asking if they'd be willing to, or you have these notable YouTubers who are doing it as well. Now, I like to keep a very unbiased opinion when looking at situations, so I will explain my thoughts for both sides of the coin and examples as to why either side makes sense to argue whether trade-up challenges should be okay or not. Then I'll say what my opinion on the topic is at the end of the video. Let's start with why they shouldn't be okay, as it feels like this is where the vast majority of opinions lie, at least from what I see online. I think typically when someone watches a vendor POV video and they see some adult come up to the vendor's booth saying that they're doing a trade-up challenge, you as the viewer will typically like laugh or be disgusted because you're probably thinking, seriously dude, you're an adult asking for free handouts, just pay for it. Which is a very understandable reaction to this because it's just a very awkward interaction a lot of the time. You are literally walking up to someone whose entire goal is to be making profit off of flipping these cards because it is a business and it is their job. Like, would you walk into a restaurant and be like, hey, I'm doing a trade-up challenge. Can I trade this apple for a free meal? No, you wouldn't do that. That makes no sense. Like, what? It's the exact same principle, just using different items. Why would someone who's doing this for a living allow you to do something that will just flat out lose them money? Now, I feel like the elephant in the room with this topic is the video Leonhardt just uploaded recently in which he did a trade-up challenge himself at a card show. Pretty much to sum it up quickly, if you haven't seen it already, he starts with the Miyu UPC coin, which is like $1, and ends up with the Japanese Sunbreon from Terastal Festival. Fans were in serious frustration about this video and reacted accordingly, and there's been so many videos about people talking about this video as well and their opinions on it, which is exactly why I didn't want this video to just be like strictly about that video. I didn't want it to be like another copy and paste video. I kind of wanted to do a broader horizon and then include it under the umbrella of the topic. But yeah, obviously a huge social media influencer in the space of Pokemon should not be making a video like that. If anything, his video should have been like the exact opposite, like we've seen with Mystic Rips, where you do a trade down challenge, and yeah, where he just like starts with this Umbreon and then eventually trades down to the coin throughout the show. But instead he used his clout and likeness to take advantage of basically getting a multi-$100 card for free. And he didn't even mention giving it away or anything. It's more than likely just going into his PC, which is absolutely absurd. There isn't a huge variety of these trade-up challenge videos on YouTube because no one is going to see them and be like, wow, this is so cool, congrats on getting free handouts. Or at least the majority from what it seems like. It's already bad having someone coming up to you asking for a free handout, but when it is someone who is well established in the Pokemon space and also has a camera pointed in your face while it's happening, can make it very awkward for the vendors. Now let's flip over to the other side of the coin, right? The side of trade-up challenges are okay. And here's why. Realistically, any vendor can say no, right? Nobody is forcing you to do these challenges, so why the people, the viewers, why do they care so much? This whole trade-up challenge concept gets so much backlash to it, which can sometimes be confusing because you are just asking a yes or no question that can be turned down very easily. With the Leonhardt situation, even though yes, you have cameras in your face, and it's this very well-known guy, you see multiple people throughout the video say no to him, and you don't see Leonhardt complaining or anything because it's a simple question with no ill intent behind it. You have a choice. You say yes or no, and then you move on. I think the main point of backlash for this topic is what I've mentioned earlier, that you're not putting in any work or the money to actually earn these cards. It is just a free handout. But seriously, who cares? It's the person's choice. Whether they want to do this or not, why does it bother people so much? That's an actual serious question. If you're someone that gets annoyed by this, please tell me in the comments. I'm actually like very curious to hear your perspective. And as I said, I'm like very in the middle on most situations, and I definitely am with this one. So for people who feel very strongly towards that side, please let me know what you think about it, because I'm actually really curious to know why people find these like so bad. Now I'll state my actual opinion on the topic, which to be honest is just very in the middle, like I had said in the beginning. I could care less what people decide to do, whether it's that they want to do a trade up challenge or they feel like it's something that shouldn't be done. I personally would never do this myself, but to each their own. I mean, whatever you like to do, like, go ahead and do it. And if you have people in your comments bringing you down, or even people like in person bringing you down for it, just ignore them. Who cares? Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Doesn't mean it's the right one. And even if it is, like, it's your choice. Do whatever you want. Now, as for Lionheart's video of this, that one is a little tricky for me. I do think it's very weird that no giveaway or give back was mentioned and that he didn't instead do a trade down video. But think about it, y'all. This is one of the longest active members of this community and has given so much back to this community over that span of time. So let him do something like this and don't get upset. Like, so yeah, I mean, obviously you can. It's your own choice. But, I mean, who cares? If he wants to make a video on it, yeah, cool. He did it as a one-time thing. You're not going to see him doing it over and over again. But yeah, as I said, my opinion's very down the middle. I do not care what other people do. It is their own choice. And you shouldn't either. But if you do have a very strong opinion for either side, please let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it, no matter the side, or even if you're in the middle, honestly. I'd like to hear anyone's thoughts on trade-up challenges. It's a very, like, weird, murky water, I feel like, in the Pokemon community, because it feels like one of the only, like, real negative parts of the community. And while there is great points for why it does get hate, I don't get the, like, super hate towards it. Like, I understand, like, not being a fan of it, but, like, why is it such a big thing that people go against? It's just, I don't know. I guess maybe I'm just, like, a very middled person in the topic and just don't really see the appeal for it being so frustrating, but I know that there is people who feel that, and yeah, I'd like to know why. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. I thought it would be a fun video to do a chat style video like this. If you guys want me to do more topics on the Pokemon realm and videos like this, please let me know. I would love to. I love doing these kind of talk videos where I get to do more editing for them. And if you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel and would like to see more videos, make sure to subscribe. And for everyone who doesn't know, I am super variety when it comes to Pokemon videos. I do openings, I play video games, I talk about cards. I do it all. So if you want to check out my other videos, go ahead and do that. I am very, very variety and would appreciate it if you stuck around. And yeah, thanks for watching this video. I'm excited to see y'all's opinions on it. Take care, y'all. Peace.